Back to our breaking news here on SportsCenter. Massive trade happening in the NBA right now. The Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Dončić, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. It's a three-team deal that includes Utah, according to our Shams Charania, who we might hear from later on.
The NBA world was rocked by one of the most shocking trades in history. Luka Dončić, the heart and soul of the Dallas Mavericks, is now a Los Angeles Laker. Fans were in disbelief, but no one was more blindsided than Dončić himself. The trade sent shockwaves across the league, and speculation ran wild. Was this move really about his fitness issues? Or was there something deeper at play? One thing is for sure, Dončić has something to prove, and the Lakers might have just made their biggest move since signing LeBron James. But what really went down behind the scenes? And how did Dončić respond to being traded from the team he carried to the finals just last season? Let's break it all down. To understand just how shocking this trade was, we have to go back to where it all started. Luka Dončić has been the face of the Mavericks since his rookie season. Drafted in 2018, he quickly became one of the best players in the NBA. He led the Mavericks to deep playoff runs, thrilling fans with his scoring, passing, and clutch moments. But just when it seemed like Dallas was building a dynasty around him, everything changed. Dončić was recovering from a calf injury that had kept him off the court since Christmas Day, when he got the call that would change everything. The Mavericks were sending him to Los Angeles in a blockbuster deal that involved Anthony Davis going the other way. It was the type of trade no one saw coming, not even Luka himself. I was almost asleep when I got the call, Dončić admitted during his Lakers introduction. I had to check if it was April 1st because I didn't believe it.
I was almost asleep, so when I got a call, I had to check it was April 1st. I didn't really believe it at first.
Dallas fans were heartbroken.
This new management is putting profit over fans. Profit over fans. Feel me? They're not worried about the fans. They don't care that we've invested 7 years of it believing in Luka, but believing in building a team around Luka. They don't care about that. They just want to make their gambling money, make a couple $100 million, and leave us stuck out here. You know, now we're back to square one. We're back to square zero.
How could the franchise trade away their superstar after everything he had done for them? But whispers soon started. Some reports suggested that the Mavericks had concerns about Dončić's fitness and lifestyle. Others believed he was unwilling to sign a supermax extension, making Dallas fear they would lose him for nothing down the road. Dončić quickly shut down the rumors. "It's a motive," he said about the fitness concerns. "I know it's not true."
It's a motive. I know it's not true. I know, but it's a motive. Like I say, you know, I came here, one of the biggest clubs in history of sports, so it's a big motive for a long run here.
But even if he denied it, the story had already taken hold. Some believed that Dallas was worried about his long-term health. Others argued that this was a power move by the Lakers to secure a superstar for the post-LeBron era. Either way, Dončić now had a massive chip on his shoulder, and he was ready to prove everyone wrong. Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka revealed that the trade talks had been going on for weeks. Only a few people knew about the deal before it was announced. When the news broke, social media exploded. LeBron James wasted no time calling his new teammate. "He called me right away," Dončić shared. "He didn't say much, just, 'I understand what you're feeling,' but that was really nice of him."
Yeah, he called me right away. He was in New York, so he called me right away. And we didn't talk much because, you know, he said, "I understand what you're feeling." But that was really nice of him just to call me right away and welcome me to LA.
While Dončić was still processing the move, he was also excited about playing alongside one of his basketball idols. "It's like a dream come true," he said. "I always looked up to him. There are so many things I can learn from him."
It's just like a dream come true, you know. I always look up to him. There's so many things I can learn from him, and I'm just excited, you know, just to learn everything, and now I get to play with him, so it's an amazing feeling.
But the Lakers aren't just thinking about this season. With LeBron near the end of his career, Los Angeles is planning for the future. Dončić immediately changes the balance of power in the Western Conference. But the question remains, do they have enough talent to win it all this year? One major challenge is their lack of depth at the center position. By trading Anthony Davis, the Lakers lost their best big man, and the market for bigs is weak as the trade deadline approaches. Pelinka admitted that finding another piece might have to wait until the offseason. "We know we have a need for a big," Pelinka said. "The market is very dry right now, but we'll see what we can do."
We know we have a need for a big. The market for bigs right now, leading into the last 2 or 3 days of the trade deadline, is very dry. There's just not a lot available. So maybe we'll be able to do some stuff around the margins, I would say.
Therefore, the Lakers are putting their faith in Dončić and LeBron to carry them forward. But while Dončić may be excited about the opportunity, his words made one thing clear. This move was not his choice. He had just purchased a $15 million mansion in Dallas, showing he had no plans to leave. The emotional impact of being traded from the team he built was clear. "It was a big shock. It was hard. Dallas was home," Dončić admitted. "It was really hard moments for me, especially the first day."
And it was a big shock. It was hard moments for me. It was home, so it was really hard moments for me, especially the first day. But as I said, I get to play in the greatest club in the world.
But now he's focused on one thing: winning a championship. "That's the goal," he said. "You don't come here for anything else."
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Win the championship. You don't come here for nothing else than championship. So
now the NBA world is asking, will this trade be a historic success or a total disaster? The Lakers have made bold moves before. Some led to championships, others ended in failure. But this time, the stakes are higher than ever. If Dončić and LeBron can bring a title to Los Angeles, it will go down as one of the greatest trades in NBA history. But if they fall short, the doubts about Dončić's conditioning and commitment will only grow louder. Meanwhile, Dallas now has Anthony Davis. But will they regret letting go of their superstar? Did they act too soon? Or was this a smart move for their long-term future? One thing is for sure, the pressure is on. Luka Dončić now has the biggest spotlight in basketball, playing for the most famous team in the NBA. Every move he makes will be watched. Every game will be a statement, and he knows it. "I have everything left to prove," Dončić said.
I have everything left to prove, and the goal is to win the championship.
So, will Luka Dončić prove Dallas wrong and bring a title to Los Angeles? Or will this trade be remembered as the moment the Mavericks made the biggest mistake in franchise history? The answer will come soon enough, but for now, all eyes are on Los Angeles.